Hello everyone and welcome to another OMSI 2 video. My name's Joe and today we are on the route 49. We're on the OMSI Strathshire Map and today we're using the master bus. Nope, sorry, tell a lie, Studio Polygon was master bus but now Studio Polygon Lite, aka the Wright Streetlite. You can buy this bus on the Steam store. OMSI 2 DLC for £13.50. Link to that is in the description. Today we're using the 11.5 metre variant of the Streetlight because that's what this repaint came with. This repaint is by Rhys Sterling, and again link to that in the description. You can find that on fellowsfilm.com. Now the more observant amongst you will notice, well hang on, he said we were on the 49 and the route on the side says 69A and 69C. That is simply because I like the branding. I don't like the 69A and I don't like the 69C. So we're having the branding, we are having our cake and eating it here today folks. But yeah, it happens in real life. You see a bus that's branded for a route that turns up and it's on the wrong route. That's today what is happening. Anyway, let's get wheels in motion, for want of a better word. So it's not a review because this bus has been out absolutely yonks, or it feels like it has anyway. In real life, I cannot tell you quite how much I despise the Wright Streetlite. So why are you driving it, you ask? Oh! Well, the audio isn't working, is it? Because that's wrong. I don't really know what's going on with these. Maybe I've not installed this repaint correctly. But hey, we're rolling with it. This is a new kind of... We're going to go with like an Art Deco type, you know, very artist, indie style. We've got... So I don't quite know why it's raining on the CCTV cameras. Okay, something is not right with the install of this bus, but we can just ignore all that. We can... the element of the bus, the sounds, everything works the same. Right, so let's get this show on the road started up. So we need to log into our ticket machine. I can't honestly remember, to tell you the truth, whether I've got ticket selling on, but we will find out. Sometimes I play with ticket selling on, sometimes I don't. Oh, there we go, engine on. So yes, why are you driving the Wright Streetlite if you absolutely hate it? The reason for me driving the Wright Streetlite today is because in this game it is so absolutely fantastic. I don't like the bus in real life. I think they're slow, I think they're quite ugly. You might like them, but the way that Studio Polygon and Master Bus, I'm assuming it was a joint effort, the way that they've managed to recreate this level of horrificness in the game is just sensational. I absolutely love it. So that's why I'm driving a bus that I don't like. Let's see, can we let people on? Yes we can, but we haven't set the destination. In all honesty, I don't know how to do this. I'm assuming we'll do something along those lines. Yeah, can we enter that? Nah. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. We're going to be super lazy. I could show you how to do that, but we're just going to go for the whole point, click, and just type it in ourselves. Ah, there we go. And as if by magic, we're off to Carmilly. Is it Carmilly? Yeah, we'll call it Carmilly. That's as good as. And despite the fact that if you're looking at the little numbers at the top, I don't even know if Fraps will record the little numbers at the top, but we're due off this stand at 12 o'clock on the dot. However, it does say that we're leaving early. I'm not quite sure why it does that. It just always does that on this Route 49. I think it thinks that we're meant to be somewhere else, but there we go. Oh, hang on, rev the engine, otherwise we get the automatic shutdown, and that's a pain. Let's have a look, pop our lighting on so that, or maybe not, press every button until it works. Yes, so, right, on we go. Doors are shut. Oh, yeah, pop the, hang on. Yeah, always helps if you put it in drive. That is how you tend to get the buses moving. And off we go. Now, I've not driven this 49 in quite a while, to be perfectly honest with you, and I'm going to attempt to do it with none of the markings on, because I always think it looks a lot better for you guys on YouTube without all the little arrows everywhere. And it also looks like I know what I'm talking about and I know what I'm doing. It's our right of way, so we are just going to cut that corner. I know that's a bit cheeky, isn't it? And what you tend to find down here, there's no point in rushing at all, because you always sit in traffic around this roundabout. So there's no thrash. No thrash at all. What's the point? Only to slam on. Now this particular version of the Wright Streetlite that I'm driving has, it's the 11.5 metre variant with the Strathshire Repaint. And, oh yes, I forgot to mention, link to the Strathshire Map. That's also another route you can find on Fellows Film. That's also in the description. And we've got the 4-speed Voith gearbox because, again, it may surprise you to know I'm not really a lover of the Voith gearbox. I don't like the way they scream. It's just not for me. Cars have like 6 gears, so why do buses? You know, Voith gearboxes, in my opinion, are for trains. ZFs are for buses. Now, that's quite a controversial opinion. Most bus enthusiasts out there seem to... nope, we've committed. I'm sorry. We've committed a traffic offence. Yes, we have. But no, we've committed and we're through. Yeah, so I tend to find I prefer ZF. A lot of my favourite buses, the Wright Eclipse Urban, the Wright Renown, round where I lived in West Yorkshire, all had ZF gearboxes. So to me, that's what a bus should have. Again, you might not agree with that, and that's why it's great that there's different people with different views, because it'd be boring if we all liked the same thing, wouldn't it? Now, I might have made a mistake here, to be honest with you. This roundabout, I don't get why the map author has chosen to sling a load of... put a roundabout in with traffic lights everywhere, because it just takes forever to get round the roundabout. Because look, oh, and another set of traffic lights. Need to be careful, because usually I drive the Enviro on this route. You will see some grey branded Enviro MMCs. That's another bus that I've not done a video on. God, I've had some time away from OMSI videos. But yes, I did my own little repaint. It's quite terrible, actually. It was just a quickie. And I thought I'd brand the 49 in like a kind of grey branding, like some sort of platinum. Right, we're gonna check our mirror and move across here. And I'm not just doing it wrong. I am aware that we go all the way around the roundabout and go back past exactly where we've started. Nope, don't worry. Aha, there we go. Hello, colleague, esteemed colleague of mine. Lovely. Where are they off to? We can't... No, you buffoon. How will opening the window move the wing mirror? It just won't, will it? My colleague appears to have had a crash there. Oh dear. But in true OMSI fashion, no, just continue as if he wasn't even there. Come on, bit further forward, bit further forward. We could probably get past him. Can we? Can we not? We're going for this. I will never have it be said that we don't achieve things on this channel. There we go. Like a professional. And somehow we've managed to be late. And that's good. It means that we don't have to hang around at stops. And the cheeky little... Nope, didn't get anything back off him. Not even a slightest hand raise off the wheel. It's just rude, isn't it? I always thought the Scottish were meant to be quite a friendly group of people. It appears not the case on OMSI. So you'll see we are exactly back where we started. That's the bus stand, that's River Street. I don't know if we're meant to stop there, but there's nobody getting on. And I don't think I would stop for anybody getting off, to be honest with you, because it's called crossing the road. You don't get on the bus to go round, and yeah, that's not on. Are you wanting this bus? Ah, yes, he is. And somebody's getting off already. Honestly, you've been on a 5-minute bus trip to literally go from here to there. That's just laziness. Bone idle. And he's actually walking back up the road. You can see him there walking back towards the original bus stop. That must just be how he gets his kicks at the weekends. Just keep doing laps. Hello! Nope, nothing. Thank you, dear. I'll go and sit down. Yes, so I've also done some little tweaking of the timetable on this particular route. So when you download Strathshire, I think it's only every hour, the 49. But on this particular version, i.e. my version, the 49 is every 20 minutes, is it? I think it's every 20 minutes. Because I wanted more AI traffic, basically. More AI buses, more to see. That is not available. I haven't published that, so please don't ask for it, because to be honest with you, I wouldn't even know how to upload it, and then I'd probably get yelled at for... You know, so I can, like, yeah, have a look online on Fellows Film. I'm sure there's a tutorial for how to edit timetables. But yes, I would do that if you wanted it, because I probably won't ever publish it. So we're going back towards, it's quite a slow route really. There's lots of winding round. So this is the bus interchange here. Or the bus station, which you would think that we would start in the bus station. Oh, that's, nobody saw that. Cheeky bit of curb clipping there. So yeah, this is the bus station. You would think that we would start here, but for some reason the 49 doesn't. I'm okay with that. And you tend to find that when you arrive here, you have a ridiculous amount of time all of a sudden. But maybe because we're so late... You see, this is it. It says 1.1 minute on... well, 1.1 minute late, and then that was saying that we were 1 minute early. So the timings on this map round here are a little bit not quite on the money. Again, maybe I've just installed it wrong. But, yeah. Nope, pop the indicator back on. Handbrake on, like a good professional driver. And, right, let's see. Can we get round this corner without clipping the curb? Yes, we can. And then, despite the fact it does say except buses, we are turning off to the right here. Should really have used my mirrors there, but oh, another little bit of curb clippage. Sorry, I will endeavour to be more professional. And then somehow we've gone from being a minute late, and I find that now the timings all go back to normal. We're normal from now on. It's just that little bit round the town centre of Strathshire where it seems to just go a little bit haywire. We're going to stop because we're a minute early. As I say, how's that happened? Yep, sorry Mr. Van, you're going nowhere for the time being. See, I absolutely think, and if Reese Sterling is watching, you've done, that is a fantastic branding. It's very diamond bussy. Whereas the actual livery, the Strathshire livery, it's there's the route I was on about, the grey route. That'll also be on the 49. Lovely, isn't it? Really artistic. I spent ages on that. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm lying to you? But yes, so much not as good as this branding. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. It's just, I don't know if he's got this inspiration from a real life bus. But yeah, brilliant, love it. Do more like that. You have my approval. Right, off we go. Back on the... Hang on, why have we opened the doors? The doors weren't even open. Oh, it's all going wrong. Right, off we go. Hooray. And yes, now, where do we go? I think we take the first left here, if memory serves me right. Yes. Yes, we do. See, that's just the professionalism shining through there. And we go around to the right as well, don't we? Yes, we go. I don't know where we're going, just a little memory jogger, and we're going to hit that guy. Or maybe we're not. Usually OMSI traffic seems to like to just drive into the side of you. Even if you're clearly there, or it's your right of way, they just like to drive into the side of you. You're like, yeah, cheers for that, mate. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can get any sort of conversation out of this chap. Hello, sir. Nope, nothing. Not a sausage. How did it accept his card? He didn't even scan the damn thing. Well, there we go. So now we bend round and past United Carpets, wood floor and beds. And then we're back onto the main road here. So if we'd have gone forward instead of turning right and nearly taking that horrible green car's front end off, we would have just come down here. Oop, nearly into the side. I could do with track IR. Track IR, however, is expensive, and yeah, maybe one day. I mean, I do play a lot of simulation games. Maybe track IR is a good thing for me, but yeah, very expensive. Have we got 5 passengers on? The ticket machine seems to reckon we have 5 people on. And I would say that Senor Ticket Machine is wrong. Ah, off we go. Right. If anybody incidentally does know the fix for the odd kind of tortoiseshell camo effect we've got going on the pillar, and indeed up there, please do let me know in the comments. I have just literally copied and pasted it. Maybe I'm missing something. I didn't read the readme because I'm dreadful at reading readmes. Because who gets something and immediately thinks, I must read documentation? No, of course you don't. You think, well, I want to play this. I'm going to just dive in and to hell with the consequences. Now this is a junction which I do like. I like this bit, the little bus only. And then the if we flick outside, I like that, so the bus avoids the roundabout, but then coming in the other direction, you will have to go around the roundabout. It's quite a nice little touch. Just breaks up the normal roads. You know, I like things that make maps a little bit unique. Can we go? Can we go? Yeah, nobody's coming down there. Rightio. And we go forwards here. I say we go forwards. I am going forwards, I think. And yeah, we do stop here. I think we're coming up to the Tesco now, if memory serves me right. Oops. Hell, we didn't mean to do that at all. God, I am very out of practice with OMSI. Not good to say that I'm currently in the stages of applying for my real life bus driving licence. Which some of you watching this video will probably be a bit worried about that and think, stay off the roads. And do we go... Nope, it's not the first exit, it's the second exit. And did someone want to get off here? No, they didn't. Do they? Do they not? Someone normally stands behind the bus shelter here. Why, if my lights are green, are you all going? Why are you driving along the... Oh, good God, what's happening here? That's not good at all. Something's gone wrong here, because cars appear to just be spawning and despawning at random. Nope. Right, okay. Well, this didn't happen the last time I drove down here. Maybe there's been some sort of update, and I've missed it. But just skim past that, pretend that bit didn't happen. People on this dual carriageway must hate this bus stop. Nope, again, nothing from you. Right, so I believe that this bus stop is school buses only, and then we need to turn right down here. Are you going to let me in? Nope. Quite rude, actually. Hello, esteemed colleague of mine. Now there is also the X49 that you can drive on this route. It does confuse me, that one, because it's very similar to the 49 but has the odd little... I don't think it fannies around going around past Aldi. I think it's more of a direct... as you would expect from the fact that it's the X49. Oh, dear me. The traffic's not good today. And yet, despite the fact that I always complain about the little glitches that you get in OMSI, I always keep coming back to OMSI. Why have you stopped? There is no reason. Oh, just morons. The road is full of them. Maybe a bit of understeer there. But yeah, I do complain about OMSI. It's not a perfect game. It's by no means a perfect game, but it's the one you always come back to. Bus Simulator 18, Bus Simulator 19, Bus Simulator 312, whatever it is now. It's just never quite got that magic that OMSI has. Magic, is that the right word? It just never quite... OMSI just has that one thing, and I can't put my finger on it, that Bus Simulator, all those TML things that they keep bringing out, it just can't ever hope to have. The guys at OMSI really did get it right, didn't they? Sorry, I'm going a bit reminiscing here, but yeah, brilliant game, and I think I always will come back to this, even when OMSI 3 has come out, if OMSI 3 is coming out. I'd seen Lotus Bus Simulator. I've not dipped my toe in with that one yet. Who knows? Maybe one day. Right, okie dokie. So, despite this looking very terminus-esque, this is not the bus terminus. Hello. Nope, nothing. And another good thing about the Streetlite is, of course, that you can use what they call set vars. I don't know if you pronounce it as set vars or if they call it the SETVARS, but I'm going with set vars. To have different seats, so we're using the Lazzarini seats on this particular bus. You've also got the Esteban Civic buses, and one of my favourite features of the Streetlite, I know we're due out now, but oh, his head's in the way. Aha! Broken window. And then, unlike real life, you can just pull the handle back out and the window fixes itself. If only it was like that in real life. Anyway, enough messing about, and back to business. So this is where the route goes. This is why I like the 49, because you go from like town centre to kind of scenic scenery, and that's what this is kind of like the halfway point. This is where it changes. I mean, you do still get a little bit of housing. There was a Plaxton coach there the other day, not a real one, like not one you could drive, but just like a one of the ones like where they just sit in depots with no windows. You know the type I mean. AI, but not AI, because it's just an object that's been placed. I was impressed. I liked it. So we go back on ourselves now. There is quite a bit of that on the 49, going back on ourselves. That's the reason I can't get into Yorkshire counties. I've never been able to get into that map because you do a lot of going back on yourself, but this is only a tiny wee bit, as the Scottish would say. Hello, that's the 49 going the other way. Into town. Yeah, there's only a tiny little bit of going back on yourself here, because when we get back on the dual carriageway, which is spawning and despawning traffic as it sees fit, you're indicating, and there's nobody there. Champion. Yeah, so going left would take us back to Strathshire town centre. Is it Strathton? Strathton, I think. Whereas we go right here and continue off to Carmill. Carmilly? Carmilly. That's what we're going with. You also have a number of routes. I think it's the 40, the 40 something. We're going with 40 something, or maybe it's the 6. I don't know. The routes that go up to the park and ride, you can go forward here and into Strathton that way. It's quite. There you go. You can see just in the distance there. What's he on? I was wrong on both accounts. It's the 28. Still not going yet. We've been sat here ages. It's going to be late at this rate. Any time today. Ah, there we go, right. Now, do they come from the opposite direction as well? No, it doesn't appear that they do. And, right, we can get the hammer down now, because we're a little bit behind schedule. I say we can get the hammer down. There's a bus stop, and also, this is a Wright Streetlite. We don't do getting the hammer down on a streetlight. Hello! No. Do you know what? I'm just going to give up with you lot. You're all miserable. That is my last time that I try and chat to you. And one of the nice little things about the streetlight is, which a lot of these modern payware buses have, is if you listen you can hear the background chatter of the passengers. It's quite rude really that they get on and don't speak to me but all just sit there gossiping amongst themselves. But yeah, so that's just a nice little touch which you don't so much notice until someone points it out to you. You just kind of go with it. But yeah, I like that. It's a good feature. I mean, I've yet to be disappointed with anything that Master Bus and Studio Polygon have churned out. Oh no, we don't stop there, that's school buses only. Yeah, I've yet to be disappointed. I think the Optare Spectra is fantastic. V3D as well, they do some absolutely fantastic things, and the bonus of V3D's things is that they're usually free. The Spectra is V3D as well, to my knowledge. Or Digibus, as I believe he is now known. And I think we do go left here, don't we? Yep, well, we're going left. Again, the Enviro 400 MMC, ghastly bus, hate it, loathe it in real life, think it's horrendous. But on here, love it, very well recreated, recreated. Good bus, like it. And it's slow. That's absolutely fantastic. Some of the buses on this are just too fast. The London City Bus 400, or the Enviro 400 as we know it, that's not so much that it's too fast, but the positioning of the camera view is quite zoomed out, so you appear to be going a lot faster than you are. And not a fan. Alright, so we turn up here now. So this is getting a lot more my style of route now, rather than big dual carriageway driving, windy roads in and out of housing developments. And oh, someone wants to get off here, don't they? Nearly forgot. You know, if you'd have maybe spoken to me, I'd have remembered. Nope, you're all welcome. You ungrateful tossers. Sorry, did I say that out loud? And then I believe, yep, we do go left here, don't we? Oh, cheeky little bit of lag there. Oh, and stopping again. The unmistakable right bus beep if you take the handbrake off before the doors are shut. I do like doing that. I know that when the Gemini 2s that Arriva got were introduced, that's all you could ever hear was the beeping noise. And the Pulsar 2s as well. Brings back happy memories. What's happening here then, chaps? It says to turn right here for Carmilly. Is that where we go? Zoom out. Oh yes, so it is. Oh, I'd have gone straight on here. What's happening? What, we're like a Mexican standoff here for... But I can't even go around him because I'll take the front of his bonnet off. So do we just sit here and wait for somebody to despawn? Is that the trick? Oh, that's annoying. We were doing so well. Do you know what? We're going to do the unthinkable and skip it on by 5 seconds. Nope, you've not. Sometimes that works. You skip on by a minute and they all despawn. Ah, there we go. You see, wasn't that difficult, was it? There we go. What was that all about then? You see, I'm not being funny, guys, but those double lines mean you should be giving way to us, not just all going. Where's this guy in the brown car going? He's not even indicating. Have you broken down? You know, a little bit of... And there's no way on God's earth that that's a 15 plate. No way. So, are we... Come on, let's... What a pathetic horn. Oh, for crying out loud. Get on with it, we've got places to be. Oh, for God's sake. Do you know what? We're to hell with this. We're taking matters into our own hands. Should have really checked my mirrors there. Now, there we go. Right, we're doing it. Don't you dare. You see, even though you can see, we've hit it. It's a good job collisions are turned off, isn't it? Moronic drivers. Right, off we go. To be honest, I experience driving like that normally in Cheshire. For some reason, especially when it rains. Why is it when it rains everyone's driving abilities just drop through the floor? What is that with people? We've got to be very careful here because it's going to very quickly turn into a video of me just being annoyed about things. And nobody's come here to watch that. Or maybe you have, I don't know. Maybe that's why you tune into my OMSI videos, to watch me being annoyed with the people and the traffic. And on odd occasions, the buses. You see, isn't this what driving is about? Just a nice rural route from the town centre. Brilliant. And I think there's a bus stop here. There's like a bus stop that isn't a bus stop. They're like, it's an unmarked bus stop. Let's have a look. And this is the village of Carmilly. Quaint little village, isn't it? A nice little co-op going on the right there. Something new been built on the left. And our terminus stop. There we go. Everybody off. And we will do the... there we go. Change it to not in service. Not in service. Hopefully there's no sorry. No, why say sorry for not being in service? Ridiculous. Why should I have to apologise for not being in service? And so yeah, that's the terminus stop on this route, but we do have a nice little bit, because we can't just do a U-turn in an 11.5 metre bus, we have this little jolly little journey up to the turning circle, which takes us around some very tight corners, as you are seeing now. A little bit of curbing, but it doesn't matter because there's no passengers on, so if you weren't watching, nobody would have seen that. And we go right up here. Probably thinking, where the hell is he taking us? But yes, that brings us to our final turning circle. And this is where we're going to end the video today. Thank you so much for watching. And do like the video. Click that like button. It does help. For you, it's just a little bit of a click. For me, it's so much more. Do consider subscribing if you enjoy my OMSI content. And, oh, hang on. There we go. Yes, do consider subscribing if you enjoyed the video, so that you can watch many, many more of my antics. Hopefully more OMSI related things. Other than that, until next time, I shall take care for now. Goodbye.